Hey y'all, good afternoon. It is so good to be back after being gone for so long. Um, Next week is Forgiveness Week in the US, and we're going to talk about it for just a little bit. It's probably not going to be a really long video, but you're welcome to comment, share, talk. Just keep it respectful.
I've got to show the world all that I want to be and all my abilities. There's so much more to me. Somehow I'll have to make them just understand. I got it well in hand, and oh, how I planned. I'm spreading love. There is no need to fear, and I just feel so good every time I hear.
Almost caught me singing and dancing. I love that song. That's kind of showing you how old I am, but that's one of my favorite from growing up. Um, I have been trying to do this show probably for about a month, and things just haven't lined up. Every time I got it going, it would something would happen. And I'll tell you, thank you, Pam. I do too. Like I said, you almost caught me singing and dancing, but I'm not. I want to talk about forgiveness, and I really haven't been in my office much in the last couple of months. I had surgery, then I had a lot of medical problems, and I've been in and out of the hospital. I have not wanted to deal with YouTube. When I got back on here and just started watching people, listening to people, there's a lot going on, people. There's a lot of hate, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of everything. And it's time we all try to come together. I mean, World War III could be starting over there. And why sit here and fight and argue and everything when there's people that have real issues, not social media who said what about whom? I mean, come on. Hey, Shannon, nice to see you. Coco Chip, I don't think I've ever seen you here before, but welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Y'all, please like, share, subscribe, join the wildflowers or my beautiful sunflowers, and hang around a little bit. Like I said, I haven't been in my office much, but I came in here and this notebook was just right by my computer. And I'm not going to preach today. I've got a lot. Y'all know I'm always saying, forget, woo child. Hello, my darling. Thank you. I sent you some messages on IG. I hope you got them. I love you. I have missed you so much, and you are so precious to me. I just had to say it. But like I said, this notebook was sitting here. I have not even looked at it since I did my live a long time ago. But anyway, it says Ephesians 4 31 and 32. And yes, I'm going to have to read it. 31, get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. And that just hit me when I sat down and saw that, because that's the message I want to get across today is forgive. Forgive anybody that hurt. And forgiveness is not for the person that you're forgiving. It's more for you. It sets you free. It takes a weight off of you, and it says you no longer have a hold on me. We're totally disconnected. You don't owe me anything, not an apology, not an explanation. I forgive you. Go on about your business and let me go on about mine. You can still pray for that person. You can still think about them. You can't stop that, but you don't have to be around them. You don't have to hate. Hate is a choice. Forgiveness is a choice. Love is a choice. And hey, Amina, my sweet darling, I am so glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a while. But forgiveness is for you. I'm going to share a story with y'all, and it's kind of hard to talk about, but I told you I had been trying to do this show for a while. Well, I was at physical therapy last week or the week before, and I got a message from a family member that another family member was sick, and bad sick. I had not spoken to the family member that was sick since 2011. I'm ashamed of myself, but I'm going to be honest with you. We had an argument that was that serious that we didn't talk. No birthdays, no holidays. We've both had grandchildren during that period, and we had no communication. And I sat outside in my truck. I was right across from the hospital where this person was. And I sat outside in my truck after therapy, and I prayed and I cried a lot. And I prayed and I cried and I prayed and I cried. And I called that person's room and spoke to another family member, and they asked me to come on over. So I did. I mean, it was right across the street. And I got to the hospital and I prayed some more. Hey, Lisa. But this show came to mind as I was sitting there, because I wanted to talk to everybody about forgiveness and how forgiveness frees you. Yet I was still holding on to resentment from 11 years ago. Yeah, I'm human. I am a Christian. I pray all the time. I pray throughout the day. And I tell you all the time to forgive and love. And I needed to do that myself. And I did. I walked into that room, and there was no hate. There was no malice. There was no bitterness anymore. There was no anger. And we looked at each other, and both of us started crying, and at the same time said we were sorry. So that really was forgiveness. And that was, I am so sorry, y'all. That was a weight lifted off of my shoulders, and theirs too. And I'm going to tell you, no, my life isn't perfect. And I would not even try to tell you to model your life after mine, because your faith is your faith and mine is mine. And I do want to tell you, yes, it lifted a lot off of me, and I'm sure it lifted a lot off of them, even though more than what was going on here, this person is fighting for their life. They're sick. And I want you to look deep into your soul, because even though I had been planning this, I had written that person off, y'all. I didn't think about them anymore. That's how bad our last conversation was. And I'm sure they had not thought about me. Don't wait till someone's on their deathbed to make amends. There's a lot of stuff we missed in 11 years. You've got to forgive. It took a weight off of my heart, and I'm sure it did theirs. But I knew then, this is why I hadn't been able to do the show. God knew I had unforgiveness in my heart. And I can't sit here and tell you to forgive whenever I couldn't do it myself. Hey, London girl, I am so glad you are here. Check your messages when you get a chance. But I'm really glad to see y'all all here. I didn't know if anybody would show up. I've been gone so long. But that is one thing that I wanted to get off my heart. All it'll be okay, precious. I'm glad you had that. I'm glad I did too. I'm glad God gave me the opportunity to forgive and to say I love you. I want to read something that London girl sent me, and hold on, let me get to it, because it really was very good. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. And that's Buddha. Forgiveness is the intentional and voluntary process of pardon and offense. It is the active decision to let go of resentment and feelings of revenge. And that's what I was saying. Forgiveness means you don't owe me anything, not an apology, not an explanation, not an excuse. It's over, it's done with. I forgive you. You owe me nothing. Nothing. You don't have to do anything for it. Now, whether or not they want to accept it or forgive you, that's on them. It's not on you. But I've had several different times in my life that I had to forgive, or else it would have driven me crazy. And I know one situation, I've talked to y'all before a little bit about my own essay and forgiving the abuser. And I was able to do that. And I never thought I would. I never thought I would. But every time I saw this person, hate was just binding me up. It was just, I was just so angry. And Nobody had believed me. I didn't have backing. And I finally had the opportunity to be face to face with this person. Hey, Franklin, nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. I had a chance to talk to this person one on one, nobody else around. And I said, I forgive you, not for you, but for me, because you have had a hold on me all these years. And I forgive you. I release you. Didn't get an apology. Didn't get, I'm sorry. Didn't get an acknowledgement of what they had done wrong. But I was okay after that. I really was. It took a lot off. And I hear so many people on here with similar stories as mine. And no, I'm not going into detail about mine right now, maybe one day. But I hear the hate. I hear them still letting the abuser win. And you're re-victimized in your mind and in your heart and in your soul every time you think about it and think about the hate and the actual act. Let it go. You can't change what was done. And yes, it has molded you. Who knows what we would have been had it not ever happened? We don't know, but you got to let it go. You can't change it. You can't take it back. You can't make the offender sorry. You can't make them apologize. You can't even make them admit that they did something wrong, but you can forgive. You can forgive for you. London Girl says, well done on your first live. Post all your sickness. Yes, I know you are still on your journey to full health. I got to take a work call, so going to catch the replay. I love you, London Girl. You are so sweet. Y'all, she's one of the first people I met on YouTube, and we have become friends offline too. And I love her. She is an amazing lady. She's an amazing person to sit and talk to. And we think so much on the same level. I'm Christian and she's Buddhist. And even though our faith is different, it's also the same. And it's so good to have a friend like that you can talk to and bounce stuff off of. And it's like I called her yesterday. I said, look, you're the only person in the world I trust to talk to about this. And she's just amazing. I hope you can find one friend like her online. I'm not going to be on here much longer. That's basically all I wanted to say is, we do have Forgiveness Week coming up. Search your soul. Is there anybody that wants to come up and talk or say anything? I mean, anybody got anything to add? I mean, I can. Hold on. There's the link if you want to come up. Let me go back through the chat and see who all's here. Got Marie. I love you, Marie. She was the first one here. Pam. Shannon. Is it chocolate chip? Woo Child, of course. My little angel. And my wildflower, Amina. Amina, I always love it when you're here. And I guess I got some wildflowers hanging out in the bushes. Franklin Donaldson, I welcome you. Please like, subscribe, share, all that kind of good YouTube-y stuff. Yes, y'all please double check. I have lost, and it might have been just because I wasn't on here for a couple of months, but I've lost 6 subscribers, I think, since I was here last. So y'all please like, share. I'm at, what, 757 or 54 subs? Y'all, I'm so close to that 1,000. Y'all please help me get there. I mean, share it with your friends, whatever, whoever. Help me get to that 1,000. I am just want to get past that milestone. But if there's nothing anybody has to add, we're going to go ahead and end this. I am doing, if you've noticed, Amina did such a wonderful job, y'all. If you need somebody to do intro, outro, whatever, Amina did mine. Amina, I know it won't let you add a link. If Marie, can you get a link to Amina's page and post it? So if anybody wants to get an intro or an outro, they can contact her. And I'll put you on my, I think you're already on my community tab, but I'll double check. Thank you. I'll double check and make sure Amina, y'all, she does an excellent job. And I just did not have time to do it. And she did. She was so great. She didn't know I loved that song. And I was just, oh my goodness. I was just bouncing off the walls when she got it. She does a very good job, very reasonable. I'm not quoting her prices. There you go. There's, well, yeah, somebody click on that link and tell me if it is actually a link, because I can't, well, wait a minute. I'm lying to y'all. Just give me a minute. I'm pulling it up on my phone to see if it came across. Yes, it came across as a link. I can't see it in. Thank you, Pam. I can't see it if it's in StreamYard, but good job. Okay, y'all. If you want anything from her, she talk to her. Like I said, I'm not quoting her prices. I have no idea what all they are, but it's worth it and it's very reasonable. Also, Universal Tea with Marie. Y'all please subscribe to her. Please subscribe to Pam. Pam, since you're a mod, you can put your link in there. It'll let you add. There's my darling, Tanaki. Oh, I want to give you a hug. I'm so glad you're here. Pam, you can put your link in there. Tanaki, are you one of my mods? Hold on, y'all. Let me look. Can somebody put Tanaki's link in there too? Let's see if we can get her built up. Pam, is that Tanaki? Y'all are awesome. Y'all are so awesome. Marie, put your link in here. Is there anybody else that's working together? I know Lisa. Lisa, you're a mod. Put your link in here. You can put links in. Blue Child, have you started your own page yet? But any of y'all can put your links in here. We all need to help each other build up our channels. There's Lisa. Not in your bones. I'm glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here. I had thought about you and I had sent you a message. I think, y'all, I was in the hospital not too long ago with double pneumonia, and I was kind of out of it. And I had to get them to take my phone away from me. Last time I was in the hospital and had medication, I ordered all kind of stuff from Amazon. I was out. I didn't even know it. My husband started getting packages from Amazon. Oh my goodness, y'all! I ordered stupid stuff. I ordered taco stands. I ordered all kind of bacon stuff. Y'all, it's crazy. This time I started sending people messages. So I think I sent Wu Child one. I don't know if I was able to retract it or not, but anyway, it is what it is. Okay, we got Marie's channel. Pam, did you put yours in there? Did anybody put Tenneke in there? Can somebody put Tenneke's link in there? Y'all, it's good to be back. I mean, Mike was going to join me today, but he had something come up and couldn't. And I started not to do it. And I was like, yeah, I have missed y'all so much. And I want to get back into this. I want to get back on a regular schedule because it does my heart good to see y'all and to see everybody talking to each other and smiling and laughing. And I love it, and helping build each other up. There's Tenneke's link. Y'all, please subscribe to her, like, share, all that good YouTubey stuff. Let's help each other. Let's build each other up. Work together. You know, I know positive channels do not get as much attention as the negative, and if you want to drag somebody, you'll get a whole lot more views, but I'm not here for that. God will send who needs. Yeah, we're still going. You'll have to watch the replay, London girl, because I did talk about you a little bit, just a little bit, but you know, it was good. But there's, like I said, if you start dragging people, and you know, there's some content creators that come on here and have a whole list of people to drag, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this one Monday, this one Tuesday, we're gonna give this one 3 or 4 days, and when we get through here, we're gonna go to station head and blah blah blah. And people that scream and holler, and I'm just going to stop right there with that. But there's so many people that just want argument, that just have to have the drama. And I don't. And if you want the drama, you're going to get more views, you're going to get more subs, you're going to get more likes and all that. But we don't have it here. We have love. We're going to help each other out. We're going to do what we got to do to make each other successful and happy. Happy, happy, happy. That's right. London girl, much love. London girl, do you want to come up? You want to come talk with me? Look at you, my angel. Look at that precious woman. Is she sweating? I'm sweating. I told my husband, I said, look, this should not be happening, but I'm happy. I turned the air down to like 69 or something like that yesterday. I said, I am having hot flashes and I am miserable. Hey, Gigi.
Hey, listen. I came on to say hi and give a shout out to you, obviously, for coming back.
Thank you.
you know, you look really great. I know what you've been through. Also to shout out my main girl Teniki, and also just to get you back on the topic of forgiveness. Don't worry about the streets. Keep to your subject. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Your channel, like you say, you want to keep it positive. Like I know, if I want comedy, I go and see Miss Teniki. I haven't had a chance to check out everyone's channel, but I just want you like to come back, stick to your topics, keep in your lane, and keep the positive vibes that you were doing so well before you came on. Because I think this topic of forgiveness is deep, right? Because it's
This
really
is
difficult. It's really difficult to forgive someone that has done us wrong. But how you explained it is that you're basically you were carrying in your heart that was affecting your life
right.
this, you know, whatever that emotion was for you. And it doesn't mean that you condone what somebody did to you. It doesn't mean that you will forget,
Right. Thank you.
and you will have that feeling of what they did, and in the hopes of moving on in your life and expanding your heart, you let it go because it becomes destructive to you. And
Absolutely.
and not everybody can do that, and people forgive in their own way. But I definitely know that if I'm not keeping it cute and moving forward and letting things affect me by not forgiving, then it becomes destructive for me.
Yes. I appreciate the quotes that you sent me. I read a couple of them, but I have meditated on them, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much.
Oh, look at her spamming the chat with hearts and sunflowers. Love to
Oh my goodness,
see
I
it.
love it.
By the way, Tinnicky, I got my hair done. It looks fly. Everybody loves it.
Well, hello to Tennessee, born and raised. I used to live in Tennessee. God bless y'all. We lived on the side of a mountain. It was so much fun. It was beautiful. It was right outside of Knoxville. It was beautiful.
So, honey and chat and everyone that's supporting you, I think it's great that you're back. I look forward to another live when you can, but please carry on centering your health. That's the most important thing. And I can smell my dinner is burning, so I'm going to go.
I love you and thank you for popping up here.
Pleasure always. Arms of love to you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, darling. All right, Gigi, golly, we got a whole bunch of Tennessee folks up here, don't we? I am going to be doing some pre-recorded shows as well. That way I can take a break and because I'm still trying to get my energy back. I'm in physical therapy a couple of times a week. I live in the doctor's office or the hospital. So anyway, I wanted to get on here. I wanted to reconnect. Y'all are so precious to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And find me on Instagram. You can DM me if there's a certain topic you want to talk about, or if there's just something you want to say, just hop on in there. It's Fields of Grace 101. And if nobody else has anything to add, if you don't mind me asking what's going on with your health, with my health, I've got a lot going on, Gigi. If you would just DM me, we'll talk about it. There's just some stuff that I don't want to put out here. I knew what you were saying. I appreciate you asking, but yeah, hit me up on IG and we'll talk. Let me see. We've got Gigi, Tennessee, and Tennessee, born and raised. Got anybody else? Where's everybody else from? I know where Marie is from. Are we from all from down south? You don't have to give your state. And I was just wondering what area everybody was from. Because we are in the South and it is hot. The heat index yesterday was 113. Today, before I got on here around noon, it was at 108. And then having hot flashes on top of that. Nah. Yeah. Staying in here. Tennessee, are y'all hot too? I turned the air conditioner down to 69. My husband like to have a fit. Thank you so much, Gigi. All right, y'all. I'm going to play. Y'all hang around and watch the outro because Amina did it too. I want y'all to see how good she did. I'm going to play one other thing for y'all too. This is something I did. It's called a quick break, just in case it got too long. I want to show you this one. And let me know what you think about that. Then I'll do the outro. I love you. Thank you for coming by. And everybody have a blessed and beautiful evening.
I've got to show the world all